Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Zero Fights Aliens in Xenonauts. So, last episode we unfortunately lost our heavy weapons officer, but we did manage to kill the alien that took her out. He's dead. Now I think we're ready to start moving in on the UFO, and hopefully take that out in fairly short order. We're going to start moving on it. I don't think there's anybody left outside the map, but I could be wrong on that. We did have somebody kind of move. I'm pretty sure the direction he took, considering where we saw him last turn, is he went down along this way, then up here, up through this way, and then through here. We haven't seen anybody moving down here. We haven't seen anybody moving up in all of this. You know, we have one dead here, killed by the local forces, and then we have one dead here, killed by us. So I'm thinking, we might get lucky in that there was just two outside the UFO. And all the time that we took to kill this guy, we never saw any movement over here, so I'm fairly certain that there's nobody outside the UFO back in these crates. So as I said, I think we are ready to actually start moving on the UFO. Now, the way we are going to do this, we have our one guy, our sniper here, who has taken some damage, unfortunately. He did take a shot from the alien before we were able to kill him. Wasn't fatal, but he is going to be out of action for a little while, I'm afraid. So we are going to start moving our guys back over towards this alleyway as best we can. And keep moving forward. That's really all we can do, right? You know, we don't have time to mourn right now. We got to keep moving forward. We will mourn after the mission is done. Alright, so he's still moving around. That's the other thing that makes me think that there's no aliens outside the UFO over here, is the fact that there are still one or two civilians just running up and down over here. So they're going to hold in position until we can bring their support back up. No sense in going into this one alone. We're going to move her here for now. She's going to be the one that sneaks around to the side, gets a C4 on the door, and is ready with a flashbang for the rest of our guys to move in. Our sniper is fine staying there. Our rocket can reload. Make sure that he's ready to go again, should we need him. And then we'll bring our last guy over here. We're going to keep him watching this way, just in case there was more than one over here that I didn't see. Don't think so, but you don't take chances with stuff like that. You know, you keep your flanks covered, you keep your six covered, and you make sure that you can't get snuck up upon. So, speaking of, let's get her moved out here. This is a risky move, but I think we're okay. Alright, do you have... Okay, no, you can't. So you're just going to stay there for now. Let's get some more of our people moved up. Hopefully in an area where we will be fairly safe should they decide to come out and say hello. Actually, you're going to move over here instead. That way we free up this cover for you. Now, as far as our... Yeah, there's a door open here, so I'm guessing the alien went this way. I'm guessing if we got this door in line of sight, it would be open too, or this one would. You know, so he came through this area. So he started over here, the one that we just killed over here. Let me see. So you're good where you are for now. You are going to move up to here. Then I will start moving you around to provide assistance out this way, because you never leave one person to do a job. You know, that person could fail at their job, and if that happens, you need to have a backup plan. We'll keep the sniper moving forward. It's possible that we could get a sniper situated down maybe around here or over here to kind of shoot into the UFO once we get the door opened. And we'll move our rocketeer up as well. We want him prepared. Without the support of the heavy weapon, we want to make sure the rocketeer is there, ready to fire off his rocket. If we have to, that's going to hurt the payday quite a bit, but it would at least prevent us from losing any more people. You know, losing one soldier on a mission is bad, but it's expected, especially at the early stages when you're so far behind when compared to the aliens' technology. losing more than that, that's when things start to become, you are making some critical tactical mistakes and you really need to kind of think about what you're doing. It still happens from time to time, even if you do everything right, but I find, for me personally, it tends to happen less so when I'm playing this game smartly. So we're going to keep moving our people up here. I just wanted to peek her out. There could still be something over here or over here. That's possible. I want to get one person. I want to get at least one person over here and then two over here. This is where the explosion is going to come out. So if they're here, they should be protected from it. But I'm going to leave him here for now, just in case an alien decides to poke his nose out. And we're going to move her around. She's going to be the one that kind of comes up on this side of the UFO. We're not going to move her in front of the UFO because we don't want her to get shot. We'll move him up here as well to support. So we're free along this line, which is good. There could still be something over here, which we'll have to be prepared for. But I don't think there is. I think we're just left to the UFO at this point. So this rifleman, how far can he make it? See, this isn't far enough. This is not offering concealment like this car is. This car doesn't offer concealment. They can shoot over this, and that's not good enough at this point. I don't want to be where they can just open the door, shoot at me, and then close the door, and I'm not really able to respond to it. Our rocketeer is going to move up, as is our sniper. They are the rocketeer more so than the sniper. They are our contingency plan at this point. Alright. And we're going to switch over to shotguns because we're entering the area where we are close range combat only. Now, engaging sebillians in close combat is not the greatest thing you can ever do. I mean, if possible, you want to be in the next state shooting at them to take advantage of their poor eyesight and weak accuracy. But unfortunately, especially when you're invading the UFO, you don't really have that as an option. Alright, so we're going to leave her there. We're going to move our sniper up to here. Sniper has really low time units for a sniper. Should probably... well, I mean, he'll train up, I guess. There's no point in... He's got really good accuracy. There's no point in taking him off the job just yet. Okay, he can move far enough because this will offer concealment. So we're going to do this. Actually, stop. We're going to move him up first, just to make sure he can get far enough in. And then we'll move the rocketeer over here. There. So that gets our contingency plan into place. Should something happen, all he has to do is step out from around this corner, fire a rocket into the UFO, wipe out anything of value inside of it, but also kill any aliens that might be there waiting to snack on us. We're going to move her up to the edge. Get everybody crouched who can. Alright. Now I'm thinking there's probably going to be... if we're lucky, only 2, but I'm guessing we're probably going to have 3 sebillians in here, just from the number that we saw while we were moving around the map. There should have been more while we were moving around the map, and the fact that there wasn't worries me somewhat. Now we're going to move her here, basically right until the point we're ready to go. I think, though, at this point, we are, in fact, ready to go. So we move everybody up here. Let me see, if you moved here, how much that's going to cost him? 5 per space, right? So 5, 10, 15. So he would be down to 42. And how much does it cost him to shoot this? 35. Okay, so that's fine. So he can stay there and still pop out and fire a rocket should we need him to do so. So you're going to put the gun on the ground and the C4 in your hand. How much is it going to cost you to throw this? It's going to be 45 time units to throw it. 47 with the turn. Okay, I think she'll still be okay. So we pop out. Set it for 1 turn. Actually, you know what? We're going to set it for 2 turns just to make sure that we have enough time to get ourselves ready to go. So where can I move them? So she'll be safe right by this barrel. And they'll be safe kind of right in line with these crates. Provided this goes where we want it to. Right there. Okay. Perfect throw. Get her back behind cover. And we'll pick up her gun next turn. This guy is going to switch over to a shotgun. And so we have a turn to get ourselves prepared. So next turn we'll move them into position to breach the UFO. Alright, you pick up your... Actually, you can leave the gun where it is. You're just going to be using your shotgun for now. So we're going to move these guys up here. And her to here. And then next turn, we will be ready to kill us some aliens. Did that blow open the door? It did not. Come on. Alright. I don't want to waste the time units actually opening the door. So we're going to move some people around here. I guess we're going to have to focus on getting that door down again. So switch our guy over. He's not going to have enough time units to throw it this turn, so we're not even going to bother. Let's move these guys back behind cover. No sense in leaving them out if we're not going this turn. It's really annoying when one C4 doesn't take out the door. And unfortunately, the fact that we've set off the C4 means that they now know we're here if they didn't before. Does it look like she's still holding an assault rifle? I just noticed that. Did I forget to switch her weapon over? Yes, I did. Whoops. Alright. Maybe a good thing we, that C4 failed. Alright, we're just going to set this for 1 turn because we don't need anything more than that. We want it to go right here. Oh, the door is gone. Whoops. Alright, I thought I had line of sight on the door. So I guess we actually didn't fail the last turn. Alright, well, let's get everybody back into position. Ready to go. That's still going to go off, but, uh-oh, I can't see the blue cart anymore. Shoot, where's it safe for her to be? Right here. Okay, yeah, judging from the explosion pattern in the last one, she'll be fine right here, because it's in the exact same spot. Either that, or we're about to lose a soldier to something incredibly stupid. Alright, you're gonna just switch around. Alright. Or they could potentially walk out into the C4 and get toasted that way. Ah, shoot. We got fire in a bad spot. Oh, wait, maybe we didn't. Okay, no, we're good, we're good. Alright, so you're gonna take a step out. We only have 1 alien in here. That's somewhat worrying. Let me see if I nail it right there, but she could be 1 off. Don't overwatch me? Oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. Let's get that in there. Then we're gonna move her up to here. Actually, let's move him here first. Or her, I guess. Crouch, shoot him. Move her up. Crouch, shoot him. There we go. Ah, yeah, that was it. Oh, and our heavy weapons officer survived. So we didn't technically lose anybody that mission. So, joyous day there. But, now I'm totally talking out of my ass here. We lost somebody. We got lucky. She came back. So we have a couple injuries. We have our medbay built, I think. Or if it's not built, it will be soon. She got a medal for that, so that'll bump up her bravery. So not bad there. 29,000 bucks. So that'll definitely help us in the early months where I tend to spend a whole bunch of money real fast. So all in all, a fairly successful mission. With that one little bit of a hiccup there with the civilian last episode. But, I mean, as I said, this is Xenonauts. You can't go through the whole thing without losing a soldier. It's going to happen. Alright, let's take a look. How's our research doing? We're up to excellent on the Hunter Scout car, so we can take some people off that. And let's get them working on the pistol. We still have scientists on the way, right? Yeah, we must. Alright. How is our... Oh wait, no, we haven't even built the new lab yet. Yeah, our medical facility will be ready tomorrow. So that'll mean that the heal time on those people that got hurt is going to be only half as long as it was saying it will be. Alright, so I guess we just carry on forward till we either finish up some research or detect another UFO. So let's get Condor out after him. See if we can't get ourselves another mission to do. Oh, he's landed. I hate landings. I don't want to do it if I don't have to. Alright, so we got the 2 radar arrays done, the laboratory is done, and the medical center is done. So if we go into the laboratory, we want to get a bunch more scientists working for us. So rather expensive to do so, but science is just one of those things you cannot take chances on in this game. Come on. Okay, so the Condor is coming back. We're going to send the other Condor after him to hopefully catch him when he comes up. Come on. Take off. There we go. And then auto-resolve it, shoot him down, turn to base, and then we can get our team out there without hitting a nighttime mission, I suspect. So let's see how everybody's doing. Alright, so our heavy weapons officer is definitely out of it. Our sniper is hurting, but I think he's okay to go on another mission. 70% is kind of the edge of where I would consider that to be okay. So out of the people that we have left, who has the highest strength? That would be our rifleman, Braxton, who was injured in a previous mission. But he's at 82%, so I think he'd be okay to come along. He has a 64 strength, not the greatest time units in the world. Not nearly as good as our Renta there. But he might do for a backup heavy weapons officer. Alright, so Braxton, you're on, and you're going to be toting the machine gun. Where is he? Braxton. There he is. You are a heavy weapons officer. Looks like I didn't set up this profile properly. Alright, let me do that real quick. So you're going to be carrying 3 clips of ammo. And let's see if we can't... Nope, no grenades, but you don't need to carry grenades. Your job is to shoot stuff with the big gun. Alright, so let's get our people out there. Intercept. This is going to be an industrial map, so it'll be nice close quarters. Lots of cover, usually. And... before we launch them, actually. Abort. I want the dropship. Make sure that this is still set up properly, which it's not. Now it is. Alright, now we're ready to do the mission. Crash Site 4, intercept, Charlie 1, send them out. Let's see if we can't make ourselves some more money. And kill some more aliens. Oh, cool. The Sebillian autopsy is complete. A Sebillian is a reptilian alien, standing roughly 195 centimeters, 6 foot 5 inches tall, and weighing roughly 200 kilograms. The incredibly dense skeletal structure of the creature and its tough scaled hide together account for some 40% of this, the remainder being largely muscle and teeth. Whatever environment the Sebillians evolved in must have been a hostile one. Their physiology is hardy to the point where I struggle to think of a creature capable of killing one. We could. In fact, we did. With up to an inch of scaled hide in places, these creatures have some inherent protection against ballistic weapons. Beneath the scales is a thick layer of dense muscle and the creature's heavy skeleton. Both also heavily resistant to damage. Once we had abandoned our bone saws for an angle grinder, we revealed the creature's internal organs. These were much to be expected, the only major anomaly being the presence of 2 hearts inside the torso. Presumably one alone could not pump sufficient blood around the beast's body to sustain it. Analysis of Sebillian blood also has some interesting results. Almost 10% of the blood volume is comprised of a mixture of powerful coagulants and unspecialized stem cells. We do not yet fully understand the implications of this, but it is quite possible that live Sebillians are able to rapidly clot wounds and possibly even regenerate damage sustained in combat. Some consolidation. Despite the above, Sebillians are not the perfect soldiers. Much like the brutes down in our engineering department, their physique belies an undersized brain. A civilian probably has as much understanding of squad tactics as it does the finer points of Shakespeare. They also have weak thermal eyesight, giving them slower reflexes and poor accuracy, although smoke will not hinder their accuracy like it does other aliens. They will prefer to fight at short ranges where these characteristics are less of a hindrance, so it'd be wise to ensure the opposite occurs. Alright, and now we have alien biology ready to be researched, which is very important, to the point where I'm going to take the 2 people I had working on plasma pistols off and put it on biology. Because biology is what gives us access to stun weapons. So let's get them working on that. Alright, we have our Foxtrot in the hangar, which is good. We're ready to start taking on the bigger scouts when they start showing up. Alright, so taking a quick look at the map, we have the I'm not really sure what to call this one. This is the alleyway that leads to a wall. Behind that wall is a factory, and the UFO will either be on the left or the right side of the factory. But I'm going to delay starting this mission until the next episode. Sorry guys, I know this episode's a little shorter, but I don't want to get started and then have to stop, before we even get anything accomplished. So next episode, we will begin Operation number 4, and hopefully kill us some more aliens. Not sure what's going to be on this one. Could be Cassians, could be civilians. I don't think we're going to start seeing Androns or any of the discs at this point. But thank you guys very much for watching, and so long.